What if I told you your dog sees things you don't? Ever caught them staring into a dark corner, wagging at thin air, or growling at nothing? Well, here's the creepy part. It's probably something. Dogs have super senses that reveal an unseen world, and today we are going to uncover these 12 strange things only dogs can see and hear. Just wait until you hear the last one. It's the kind of thing that'll keep you up at night. Now, let's unlock the hidden world only your furry friend can see, beginning with number 12, invisible heat signals, infrared light detection. Ever wondered how your pet seems to know exactly where a hidden animal is, even when they can't see it? It's almost like they have a sixth sense, but the secret lies in their incredible noses. While they don't see infrared like snakes, their noses are so sensitive that they can detect the faintest changes in temperature. That means they can sense the warmth of a tiny mouse scurrying behind a wall, pick up on your body heat in the dark, or even tell which seat on the couch you just left. This hidden talent helps them hunt, track, and stay aware of their surroundings in ways we can't even begin to imagine. But if you think that's impressive, wait until you hear this. Because up next, we're talking about something even more mind-blowing. Your dog might be tracking something in you from afar. Number 11. The pulse of your heartbeat. From across the room. Have you ever wondered if your pup can actually hear your heartbeat? It sounds unbelievable, but their super sensitive ears pick up even the tiniest sounds, like the rhythm of your pulse from across the room. Even when you're perfectly still, your heart is constantly sending out subtle vibrations, and dogs can detect them like a living stethoscope. Some pups are so in tune with this rhythm that they can sense irregularities long before a person even realizes something is wrong. This is why certain service dogs are trained to alert people before heart attacks, seizures, or other medical emergencies. But even if your dog isn't trained for this, their natural instincts might still pick up on shifts in your heartbeat, stress levels, or even anxiety. So the next time your pup rests their head on your chest or stretches right in front of you, they may not just be getting comfortable, they might be checking on you in ways you never imagined. Number 10. The emotional aura around you. Why does your furry friend seem to know exactly how you feel? Sometimes even before you do? It's not just a lucky guess. Dogs don't just read facial expressions. They tune into something much deeper. Your entire emotional energy. Their instincts are like finely tuned radar, picking up on the tiniest changes in your body language, the slightest shifts in your tone of voice, and even the invisible chemical signals your body releases when stress, excitement, or sadness takes over. To them, emotions aren't just moods, they're like waves radiating from you, impossible to miss. That's why your pup might press against you when you're feeling down, or why they might suddenly act a little distant when you're tense. They don't just observe your emotions, they absorb them in ways we'll probably never fully understand. And speaking of things happening beneath the surface, wait until you hear what your dog picks up from inside you. Number 9. Sounds inside your body. Have you ever noticed your pup sniffing or nudging a particular spot on your body over and over again? It might seem like a random quirk, but it's actually something much more fascinating. Dogs don't just see the world differently, they hear it in ways we can't even imagine. Their ultra-sensitive ears can pick up the subtle rush of blood moving through your veins, the rhythmic pulsing of your heart, and even the tiniest shifts in your muscles. Some dogs have even been known to detect illnesses, like cancer or oncoming seizures, before any human doctor could diagnose them. It's no surprise that medical researchers are studying their abilities, because sometimes our four-legged friends sense when something's wrong long before we do. Just imagine what else their super senses are picking up. Number 8. The electricity of a storm. Before it hits, before you even feel a raindrop or hear a distant rumble, your dog might already be acting strange, pacing, whining, or even stretching in a way that seems off. But why? Well, it turns out it's not just a lucky guess. Dogs can actually sense the electric charge in the air before a storm strikes. Their fur and whiskers pick up tiny shifts in atmospheric electricity, warning them that something powerful is coming. Some dogs even run for cover minutes before the first rumble, like nature's own furry meteorologists. While we rely on weather apps, your pup has a built-in storm detector reacting to forces we can't see or feel. Maybe it's time we start paying attention. If you're just as amazed by what dogs can sense beyond our perception, stick around. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on your notification button so you never miss an interesting fact about your fur baby. There's so much more to uncover, including number 7, the ghosts of other animals. Have you ever seen your pet freeze, stare, or even whimper at an empty spot, as if something unseen is there? It might not just be their imagination. Dogs have an extraordinary sense of smell, capable of detecting scents that linger long after an animal has passed away. Even when no physical trace remains, pheromones and biological markers can stick around for months or even years, completely undetectable to humans. To them, it's as if the past is still present, leaving behind invisible footprints only they can sense. This could explain why some dogs react strangely in certain places, refusing to enter a room or growling at nothing. Are they just smelling the past or sensing something even more unexplainable? If you think that's impressive, wait until you hear about how dogs can pick up on life-changing secrets before anyone else, sometimes before even science can. Number 6, a woman's pregnancy before she even knows. Why is your furry pet suddenly extra clingy, following you everywhere like a shadow? Could they know something you don't? Many women have noticed their dogs acting strangely affectionate weeks before they even realize they're pregnant. It turns out dogs can detect hormonal changes in the body through scent alone, long before any test can confirm it. Some dogs become more protective, while others refuse to leave their owner's side, sensing the tiniest shifts in body chemistry. It's like having a built-in four-legged pregnancy detector. So if your dog starts acting unusually attached, they might just be picking up on a little secret. Number 5, the direction of sound, way better than humans. Ever wondered how your pup seems to react to things you can't even hear? One second, they're lounging peacefully, and the next, their ears twitch, their head turns, and they're locked onto something. But what? Unlike humans, who rely on stationary ears and slower sound processing, dogs have built-in real-time radar. Their ears move independently, adjusting like tiny satellite dishes to pinpoint exactly where a noise is coming from, whether it's a tiny rustling in the walls or a siren miles away. This super-sensitive hearing isn't just cool, it's a survival tool. It's what made their ancestors master hunters, sharp protectors, and even unexpected lifesavers. So the next time your furry friend suddenly perks up and stares into the distance, don't ignore it. They might be hearing something you're completely missing, and if you thought their hearing was impressive, just wait until you find out what they can sense beneath their paws. Number 4, earthquakes. Before they happen. Why does your dog suddenly act restless, whine, or try to escape hours before an earthquake? It might seem random, but it's far from it. Dogs have an uncanny ability to detect micro vibrations deep within the earth, long before humans feel a thing. Their heightened sensitivity to movement and sound allows them to pick up on seismic shifts that completely escape our perception. Some dogs become unusually clingy, while others pace, hide, or even bark frantically as if trying to warn their humans of something unseen. And history backs it up. There are countless records of animals behaving strangely right before major quakes. Could your pup be picking up on something right now? Maybe the real question isn't whether they sense it, but whether we're paying enough attention. And speaking of sensing the unseen, what if your dog knows something about people that even you don't? That's coming up next. Number 3, someone's true intentions. Why does your pet sometimes growl at a stranger, even when they haven't done anything wrong? Dogs don't just see people, they read them. Their instincts go beyond facial expressions and body language. They pick up on energy, subtle scents, and micro movements that reveal a person's true intentions. Whether it's hidden aggression, dishonesty, or fear, your dog knows before you do. That's why some dogs refuse to go near certain people, even if they seem friendly. It's not superstition, it's science. Their heightened senses allow them to detect hormonal changes, stress signals, and even the tiniest shifts in behavior that we humans completely miss. Ever notice how your pup instantly warms up to some people, but stays distant or even defensive around others? That's no coincidence. So next time your puppy acts uneasy around someone, pay attention. They might be sensing something you can't. But if you thought that was strange, wait until you hear this. Your dog may actually be tuning into something far bigger, something invisible, something woven into the very fabric of the planet itself. Number 2, Earth's magnetic field. Have you ever noticed your pup always seems to face the same direction when they stretch, settle in for a nap, or even do their business? It might seem like a random habit, but what if they're actually tuning into something invisible, something we can't sense at all? Dogs have a hidden talent that links them to the Earth's magnetic field, much like birds and other migratory animals. Scientists believe they possess an internal compass, allowing them to detect and align themselves with magnetic forces without even thinking about it. In fact, studies show that when nature calls, dogs instinctively position themselves along a north-south axis, as if following an unseen guide. Some even speculate that this ability plays a role in how lost dogs manage to navigate home from miles away. Could your furry companion be sensing an invisible force that guides them through the world in ways we're only beginning to understand? And if you think that's wild, wait until you hear what your dog can smell before anyone else does. It is something you'll never forget. Number 1, the smell of death. Days in advance. Have you ever heard of a dog refusing to leave someone's side right before they passed away? It's not just loyalty. Dogs seem to sense death before it happens. Their powerful noses detect chemical changes in the body, and they can feel subtle drops in temperature that signal the end is near. Many hospice workers and families have witnessed dogs staying close, offering silent comfort in those final moments. It's as if they understand something we can't. A final farewell only they can sense. Could it be science, instinct, or something even more mysterious? No one knows for sure. Our dogs live in a world filled with hidden sights and sounds we'll never experience, but now you know some of their strangest secret abilities. If you found this fascinating, make sure to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing insights into the amazing world of dogs. And don't stop here. Watch our next video. 13 Strange Reasons Why Dogs Lick You and It's Not What You Think. You might be surprised to learn that your dog's kisses aren't always about love. Sometimes they're hiding a much deeper meaning. See you